Hello, everyone. We decided to make a podcast about movie critics, and we will try to analyze and criticize the movies that we watch. The first week we watched The After Hours by Martin Scorsese. First of all, yeah, we watched it, and my name is Beren.
I'm
I'm
Ece.
Sheer.
Okay, so the first question would be is a pretty obvious one, but what was our first initial thoughts about the movie?
Okay, so for me, I was the one that recommended that would we should watch this movie for our first um podcast. And I don't know what exactly I was expecting from the movie, but this was not what I expected at all. Especially from a director that's like Martin Scorsese. So I really enjoyed it, but it was really unexpected for me. But still, it made me feel like anxious and confused and amused at the same time. It was too many emotions at the same time. I enjoyed it
Yeah,
overall.
yeah. It was really an unusual movie for me, especially because normally I only watch rom-coms, so it was actually great to get out of my taste and experience something different.
Yeah, the thing that comes to my mind when you say After Hours, the movie is a specific word is tragicomic, tragicomedy. It's actually, uh, as you already said, it was an amazing movie for me, and it was very unexpected, and that all. So yeah, like that.
Okay, so my question is for all of us, what was the scene that you enjoyed the most or like that stick with you the most?
I
Hmm.
think it was the end of the movie, when he fell out of the car and after everything he gone through, he just like stand up and got to work. Like I
Yeah,
think it was a great critic, you know,
Yeah.
about our time. So that was it, I guess, for me.
And
that was
also the
amazing.
movie
Yeah,
being a full cycle, like it started in the
Yeah.
office and it ended in the office. That was really nice.
it was amazing. Yeah, for me,
Like,
it's
what else can you say?
yeah. I was actually thinking about, but every part of the movie has its like special parts, like special thoughts, feelings about them. Uh, Mine was like the ending too as well, I guess. And also the bar scenes where the
Yeah.
like he learned that the girlfriend died, the girl that died was the girlfriend of the barman, and that scene, if you
Yeah, yeah.
remember, yeah, I love
Yeah,
that
another
scene as
great thing
well.
about the movie was like everything was connected to each other. So it was
Yeah,
like a
Yes.
full
exactly.
complex circle and it was great.
I also couldn't really figure out what the like when he first goes to that woman's house and like the other lady is making a sculpture out of like paper and money and the money he lost was in it, right? Or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what was that supposed to mean? I
Yeah,
didn't really
I'm not sure if it was
just
the same money, but I think like at the beginning of the movie, he saw the money and he didn't like get it. But at the end of the movie, he got the money because he became so desperate, you know,
yeah,
so desperate to get
yes.
out of that situation, and it showed like how things, circulated.
Yeah. Okay. Is that all about the scenes? I like I was the first to watch the movie, and it was almost 2 weeks ago. And you all made me wait for so long that I almost forgot the movie. So I can't
Yes.
really think of much. Um,
Okay, next question.
okay. Um, like it was both like funny and stressful at the same time. Like Adrian said that it was more stressful, and she wanted to watch something more lightweight. But I actually thought it was very funny. What do you think about that?
yeah.
Which way did it lead more?
I think it depends on the mood you were watching and what you
Exactly.
expected. Like, I called you and I told you guys I need something fun. I'm feeling heavy. Like, I need to have some fun. I need to get out of this depression. And he told me, like, wow, watch this movie. This movie is great for you. And I was expecting something funny and like light, but it was not as I expected. So I feel very stressed, as I was already stressed. So maybe since you were not in expectation like this, you find it funnier than I did.
Yes, but also as Ella also said, it was like he had such a bad day that you can never top that, and you can feel
Yeah,
better about your day
exactly.
that way.
I mean, how worse can your day can possibly be
Yeah,
after watching his day? So,
Yeah.
and not day,
Yeah.
it was like it all happened in
like
maximum 4 hours.
yeah,
It was a
Yes.
very
But you
limited
know
time when
what?
everything happened.
Yeah, but you know what? At the beginning of the movie, I thought to myself like, is he getting out of the home with only $20? Like,
Yeah,
how is
but
that possible? Like, only
yeah,
20 bucks?
but
Isn't that
imagine
too
it.
risky?
It
It
was
was a
like
lesson.
years before, years ago. It was like I guess in 80s. So the $20
yeah,
would probably
86.
worth cost much more than it's now.
Of
So
course, yeah,
it
of
was
course. But
okay.
But
still,
I don't
I
think
was like,
was it a long distance that he went or that. But I thought to
I
myself like, otherwise he would have walked, right?
yeah, it
Yeah,
must be long, because
it
Yeah,
was.
he always tried to use the metro and taxi, you know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the funny scene was the ticket scene.
Can you be more specific?
Like when he wanted to use the metro or train, whatever was it, and he was like, no. I was like he asked how would anyone know? And the ticket guy was like, I could go to a party, get drunk, and tell someone.
Yeah, that was
Remember
that was
that?
that was
That
way
was
too
a funny
absurd.
scene. Yeah.
That guy was such a, I don't know to say in a good way, but it was not pretty
Okay,
Also, the
okay,
okay
trust.
okay.
behavior.
Okay,
I have a
go.
question to you
Okay.
guys. Like, throughout the, beginning of the movie, we all thought like Marcy had big scars, like
Hmm.
Yeah.
burn scars. But then when she died, he checked her body and there was nothing. What was it all about?
I guess it
What
was
do you guys
his
think?
Yes.
like he had a trauma about like the burn scars and all, and I think he was nervous at first, and it made him see such thing like that. Know what I mean? So
And
it
Yeah,
was
yes,
but
all in
I
his
think
also
that
head,
like
could be
but
Marcy's
possible.
yeah, but also Marcy's roommate said like I don't have scars all over my body, like big scars. And it
yeah,
was like she
Yes.
was talking about Marcy, like it was like she meant her. And then he saw something on her leg, but when he second checked it, there was nothing.
Yeah, really. I
yeah.
didn't even think thought about it.
Like maybe
What was it
she
about?
had scars, but after she died, maybe she became so innocent that like her scars gone.
Yeah,
Maybe it was something
Uh-huh.
symbolic like
that's
that, but I'm
possible.
not sure.
Yeah.
Like because she had like burn a cream and a book about
Hmm.
Yeah,
scars,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it can be a coincidence. Like there was a lot.
It might be.
Don't really get like why everyone becomes so pure and innocent once they die in movies and books. I don't
I don't
get
know.
it.
Maybe because she's
Because
suicide,
certainly she was not.
She
Oh
killed
yeah.
herself.
Maybe. Well, she was cheating, but like still, yeah. I don't think she was a good person.
I don't think
But
she was
like
a good person, but I don't think also like she was a bad person because I don't think her mental health
Yeah.
was okay to like
exactly.
say
Also,
she was
the
good or
husband
bad.
Exactly.
is yeah, the husband is also like abusive and stuff. So,
Yeah.
or also we don't know if she's lying or not.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
the
I never
only
made I
yeah,
was
the
never
only the
sure.
perspective we know is the I don't know,
Yeah,
Paul's
Paul, I
perspective. We
guess.
don't know anything else. So it's
Hmm.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, my question is, why am I watching the movie? Were you like siding with Paul or were you like annoyed with him?
I was kind of like biased about his actions. I'm not sure bias is the right word, but I was actually always questioning myself like, why would you go there at the middle of the night all alone by yourself to the other side of the state almost? And it doesn't make any sense. So I was
But
neither with Tom's side, Paul's side or not. I was kind of just watching.
at the
Just
But
beginning he
also,
watching.
just wanted to get laid. Like
yeah,
it was
but
his
I
goal.
feel like it was more like like he's working all the time. He's like very like he needs to work. He doesn't have any choice. And for one night, he just wants to go out and feel
Blow
himself,
off the
just have fun.
steam.
And at least this because the capitalist world doesn't let him enjoy himself,
Ah,
even
yes.
for one night.
You cannot escape work. That means
Yeah.
And I don't think it
kinda.
was really possible for us to not like get annoyed at him because we were watching it from his perspective. Like we
Yeah,
had no
exactly.
chance but to root for him. Like when they were coming to kill him, we all hoped. I think we all hoped.
He
But also
gonna
he was
die.
really awkward. So like I
Yeah.
also at first wanted to be like keep a distance between me and Paul because like I don't know, he can also be a serial killer. He can also become like
Mhm.
a that person. But yeah, the movie being like entirely his perspective, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing I noticed was like everyone Paul met that night was kind of like off, like crazy.
Yeah.
And then I started to think myself like, how high are the chances that everyone he met was crazy? So then I started to think like question Paul. What if they're normal and Paul was the weird one? Like because he got something like drug at the beginning of the movie with Marcy,
Mhm.
Mhm.
but then he said this isn't drug, but maybe it was a drug, and his perspective got like all blurred about the people he
Yeah,
met and
that's really
actions he
nice.
lives.
Yeah.
Yes, it's possible. Yeah. That's
Okay.
actually make
Okay.
more sense, yeah.
Yeah, I never really thought about it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
next
what else can
question.
we talk about? I don't know.
To continue on about the questions. But let me
I
check if
don't.
I have some.
Okay. Um, I feel like I have more questions about like style and the atmosphere of the movie, like the shootings of it.
Mm-hmm.
Ella can enjoy it. Um, do you, I also felt like this way, like the camera work, the lighting, and the musics in the movie. Um, like how did it create the like dream-like atmosphere? How did it, show us the anxiety of it? What do you think?
Okay. To convey the anxiety, the music plays the crucial part, I guess. But I do not remember the movie that much specific at the moment. So
Yes.
I need some specific like examples on like he did use this and to convey this to analyze it. But let me just think about it for a second.
Okay.
Okay, I
But I
think it's
can't.
Um,
like okay, I think it's like a dream like colors and music, but it was also night and he was really tired.
Mhm.
He was sleepy. So as already since we're already watching the movie from his perspective, I think it was normal that it wasn't like a concrete real, shooting.
Mhm.
Like not
mhm.
shooting, but you get me, like the colors and the perspective and the angles. Like it was all kind of like
Mixed
Yeah,
with
yeah,
each
I
other,
got it.
not, yes, I
Also,
understand.
I
you know?
remember many like zooms. That's the only thing I remember about the shooting style. Like they were like in some scenes there were like instant zooms into the like
Mhm.
to create tension, obviously. I think that was nice because
Yeah.
you know like when we say like dreamlike, I like we all think about David Lynch, but it was not like a Lynchian style. It was like a much different thing. Like I mean, it was so unexpected that I can't even like. It's not
Yeah.
like something written in the books. You can't just.
It was amazing.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, and there was main jazz music, right? Okay. I,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to remember the
That also
colors.
set
Like,
them. It was dark. Like the jazz music also was on point for that. That kind of an extra night.
and also I happen to notice that I probably not remembering it pretty well, but like the Marcy's room was pretty plain for a room. Like it's just had a bed and like a wardrobe, I guess. I don't remember it exactly, but It was way too plain.
Yeah,
And
but it
I
But the
was
think
not
whole
only Marcy's
it was
room.
the the apartment was a studio apartment. It was kind of like um the
Yeah.
entirety of it was just
yeah.
Yeah, they
empty.
had no furniture at all.
Yeah. Maybe it had some meaning, but I'm not sure.
And also, like, there's an irony in the movie, I just noticed. Like, the the people who saved Paul was, um, those two guys. Like,
The ones that bought the television and Paul bought it back.
yeah,
Yeah, that
but
guys.
they were
Okay.
thefts. Like, they were
Yeah, they
thefts,
were.
and
Uh-huh.
the whole neighborhood was looking for them. And then Paul
Yeah,
got
the
the
things that they stole and then
blame
returned it
for
back.
for
Yeah.
their
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, the
homicide.
exactly. Okay, I understand.
statue.
I understand.
Okay. And like, even though they were the theft, they were also the one who saved Paul.
Actually, they didn't exactly
Yeah.
say Paul by knowing.
But in
Like, it
in an
happened accidentally.
indirect way, like,
Yeah.
they were the reason he got himself out. If they
So
weren't stealing that piece of art, maybe not really, but he could never get out of there.
exactly. So
Also the scene where like everyone out there like looking for Paul and he was just hiding inside the statue was I think
It was
that
so
was the
bad.
best scene.
So bad.
It was so
Like, so
claustrophobic
intense.
and yeah, it was so claustrophobic. I felt like I was in it.
But
I was in the
I think even the
papers.
like worse than that scene was like when Paul realized that old crazy lady wasn't going to let him
Yeah.
out. Like,
Yeah.
mhm.
I was like, I couldn't breathe.
Sorry for that. Okay. Okay, I have a question, one last question, but I don't know if we can pull much out of it. Like, why was everyone constantly turning against Paul?
Because
Was it just a
Paul,
coincidence or?
I think Paul, we all know that the Paul wasn't around from there, and he just goes there just for one night. I mean, and he's basically an outsider, and people there kind of built like a cult there, and Paul wants to,
Mm-hmm.
communicate with them, like get in a connection with them, but he cannot because he's not from there. He's not one of them. And also,
Yes,
the
also,
cult
oh,
thing,
sorry.
yeah, okay. The cult thing was conveyed, not conveyed, I don't know the right word, but people were like blindly believing that Paul had something, did something, and they believed that Paul was the thief with only just seeing one poster on the wall. And they
Yeah,
never
yeah.
did and never questioned that if he is or not. I don't know, but I didn't like that part about that. I like that
Yes,
how
I
they
think it
conveyed it,
also
but
okay. I think it also showed, I'm not really sure about it, but Paul like has a stable job and is like working, and I feel like he's from an maybe an upper middle class, an upper class, and the neighborhood he went to is like bohemians and like the lower class,
Mhm.
and like there's thieves and everyone's like um you know earning their money by like arts because they don't have any choice. And I think him coming into a like a more dangerous neighborhood is also like a part of it. Also, like Scorsese might be is criticizing this like um class difference inside New York. It's like 2 blocks away, and
Yeah,
there's still huge differences.
exactly. I think it's a very
Adrian, what do
great
you
way to
think?
convey it.
Yeah, only a taxi away. Adrian,
Yes,
what do you think about it?
I agree with you. Like,
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so throughout the movie, we see that when Paul has money, he has power, he has control. But when he lost the money, when he don't have money, he has no power, no control, and anything. So I believe this is one of the most like crucial, the best critique at the movie. So what do you think about it?
Yes, exactly as you said. Also, like as we talked about the movie being a full cycle, it's a whole critique of the capitalist world, how people need to work, people need to earn money to have respect and to have control and power over things. So even the even it's just $20, it still shows how Paul is like both an outfitter and just a superior when he's next to that bohemian neighborhood, and he needs
Exactly.
that money to get out of it.
Yeah. And in the
Okay,
end,
is that all?
I think, but I do have like kind of question, but not a question at all. In the end, we see that Paul comes to his workplace again, same clothes, but in a dirty way. So maybe the like him being dirty symbolizes something like after seeing what's happening like 2 blocks away from the place where he lives, where he works, and after seeing that he like maybe change and turn into something else. Maybe like see the world in a better way, like more widened perspective. I don't know.
Yeah, possibly because
Yeah, it might have.
okay.
Yeah.
So I thought it was frozen because it's just something that he's not used to at all. Like, is totally out of his comfort zone and just is too much for him.
Yeah.
Everything. Um, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I think the dirt was a concrete and like a visible example and expression of how Paul, and not only Paul, that working middle classes, problems like the problems they experience internally, and how like with the dirt he showed them us to the watcher in a concrete way.
Actually, it's a better explanation of like what I was trying to say, but I didn't say. I couldn't say so. Okay, thank you. So
Yeah, I think that's all, right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so too.
That's all we got. Okay, thank you all, and um, we'll be here next week with a brand new movie.
Yeah.
And that movie will be probably,
Uh,
I guess,
Sophie's choice.
cinema.
That movie will be Sophie's
don't be
choice.
spoilers.
Okay, no spoilers. All right,
We don't know yet.
all right. Yeah,
Yes.
God
Bye.
knows what will be what.
Bye.